Let's review some pool scenes from movies and TV shows, talk about them, see what we think as pool players. Let's get into it.
You want to put it all up, Mr. Beckerman? Huh? Come on, last set, shoot it all. Race to 9 for 80,000. I'm betting this big-time action brings out the dog in your boy over there.
So guys, that's a pretty common situation, right? That's pride. You see that a lot in pool. Like someone loses, and then they say, let's play for 1,000. Let's play for 2,000. They try to bet a number big enough to back down their opponent. That's just their pride speaking. That happens a lot. But we got Christopher Walken in here. Let's see what he does. And in case you don't know, this movie is Pool Hall Junkies. Let's watch what Christopher Walken does.
Did I just stutter or something? Did I just stutter? A few minutes ago, it was like a pool hole in this motherfucker. Now it's as quiet as a church. Is this your first time in a pool hole, Mr. Beckerman? Is that it? Your clothes getting a little mashed? Let me tell you something. When you walk out of here, you'll have the smell of this place on your skin for a week. Every time you put on that suit, you will think of me taking your money. Because I'm the only one in this room who knows how fast your boy can run over there. You want to know why? Because I bred him. How the fuck does that make you feel? To be in that position with all your money on the table.
How much you got, Joe?
What?
Total. You put down 80,000 like it didn't matter. That's a lot of money for somebody like you and him. I think it matters.
What's the difference?
I'm a millionaire. That's the difference. I lose 80, I get another 80.
That's one of my favorite lines ever, man. That's why I like this movie. This movie's low budget and a lot of people don't like it, but honestly, it's one of my favorite pool movies to watch because it's entertaining, right? Christopher Walken's the best. He loses 80, he gets another 80. That's the difference. He's a millionaire.
For me, it doesn't matter. See, I think it's you who's sweating this, the both of you. People in pool rooms don't come across this kind of take but once in a lifetime, and now you're going to put it all on the line against John because you think he's going to choke? I don't think so. I think he's going to choke. You want to shoot it all? Let's shoot it all. How much you got in your pocket?
I got a couple of thousand.
You?
500.
What about your ring?
What?
How much for your ring?
You want my ring?
You said it, Joe. Shoot it all. What's it worth to you?
I paid $2,800 for it.
3,000. Covered. I'm gonna leave you with nothing. Nick, make sure, please. It's all there. I'm gonna have a drink. Want to have a drink?
I love that clip, man. That's one of my favorites. You know, he's trying to throw his weight around, said, bet 80,000. Little does he know, Christopher Walken's loaded with money, and he says, bro, how much you got? I want your ring, I want your pocket money, I want it all, man. Great clip, man. Let's check out the next one.
Joey has been driving me crazy. He keeps pushing me to hustle. I'm afraid of him and of what he'll do to me.
I am the luckiest and best looking guy that you know.
You are a lucky little creep.
All right, so this movie, guys, I don't know who it was made by, but I remember when it came out, I was excited. New pool movie, and it actually has professionals, Jennifer Beretta. It's got the Black Widow. It's got a good cast of characters, so the pool playing in this movie is spot on. It's legit. They're not using camera tricks to try to fool you on the shot placements, but the acting in this, I've seen better acting in kindergarten plays, to be honest. And Jennifer Beretta, I love you. But you're a better pool player than you are an actress. You know what I'm saying? The whole plot of this movie, too, is kind of ridiculous. She's trying to get out of hustling and join a pool league sponsored by APA. So APA pretty much sponsored this whole movie. They probably produced the movie, I bet you, which it's just ridiculous premise, man. Let's watch the rest of this.
You have to let it go, honey. You gotta move on.
I can't.
You can. You can.
Your girl is ruining my sleep.
Maybe you're just pushing her a little too hard.
And who asked you?
This next clip is from Kramer, and it's probably the most realistic clip we're going to see in this video, guys. Everybody's been in this situation, and this is hilarious. That's why I threw it in here. Let's watch it together.
$5 a game, huh?
I'll break.
Seven.
That's great, man. We've all been in that situation. Either we got the one friend who has a pool table in a room that should not have a pool table, or you're playing in the basement with the poles and the walls in the way, or that bar who tries to squeeze in the extra pool table. That clip is hilarious, man, because we've all been there. You got to get at the short stick, you know, and sometimes that's still too long. But hit the like button, man, if you guys have ever been in a place that has a table like that. And don't forget to hang around to the last clip, because it's, in my opinion, one of the most iconic hustling clips in TV, period. In my opinion. Let's watch this next one. Okay, more pool hall junkies. All right, guys, I'm going to pause it right here because take a look at this table real good. Look at the felt. Do you see how wore in it is? Do you see how there's wear marks from people breaking, hitting the head ball? Now watch when he hits this shot. Watch the felt change. See that? It's a completely different table. Obviously, he's not shooting it, which is not uncommon in a movie about pool. You know, you have an actor and then you hire pool players to actually play. But man, they could have made it a little more realistic. Look at the change in the felt. This felt's brand new. Also, pay attention to where the cue ball's headed. It's headed to our right, going below the 9 ball. Watch what happens in the movie, though, after he hits this shot.
Yes! Take that, you motherless motherfuckers! Yes!
Stop. Easy. No. Shit.
How does that happen?
Shit.
All right, shoot the shot already. It's an easy shot.
Yeah, easy shot my ass.
Shows how much you know about that game. I can't believe I'm playing with somebody so fucking stupid.
Let's not take for granted that little Ricky Schroeder is the one playing the opponent or bad guy in this, man. That's hilarious. I can't see him in anything other than that TV show back in the 90s.
Hey, look, I ain't biting on any of your Southside shark techniques, so just shut up.
Shot can't be made, Brad.
Believe me, I'd rather have you shoot this shot than me.
Yeah, me too. Come on.
Hey, bullshit. If you think it's so easy, why don't you get up here and shoot it?
Believe me, I wish I could. With a shot like that, I'd even pay you to shoot it.
Well, how much is it worth to you, Johnny boy?
What are you trying to say?
Well, you think you can make it? I say it can't be made. I don't want him shooting it. So why don't you walk over there and speak to Daddy Warbucks and see how much it's worth to you?
Listen, I don't gotta ask nobody nothing. That's a tough fucking shot. It's worth maybe, I don't know, a couple $100.
A couple of $100. We're playing for 100 big ones. And you want to offer me a couple of $100? Offer me 5 dimes, and then maybe I'll think about it.
What are you saying, Joe? You don't want to go home broke once John makes this shot.
Listen, mister, all due respect, but save your money, because you don't know the game. The shot can't be made.
So guys, just to interrupt real quick, that shot can be made. It's a 2-rail kick, opposite corner pocket. You aim just left of that on the short rail, right spin, and it comes back around. It's a very, very difficult shot, don't get me wrong, but it's by no means an impossible shot. That's just for dramatics in the movie, right?
It's up to you.
Joe, here's your gas money. You're gonna need it. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's shooting it the same way.
What the hell were you thinking, huh? I told you couldn't make the shot.
Oh. What are you doing?
I'm taking my shot.
No. See, I just paid $5,000 for your shot. Now it's my shot.
Hey, listen, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Just did.
Guys, that would never work in real life. Never, man. It will, and if it did work, it would get you shot, or killed, or at very least beat up, especially playing for $100K. You might be able to pull that little hustle on one of your friends playing for $5 and get away with it, but if you're playing an actual opponent who you're not good friends with and you're playing for real money, don't ever try something like that, man. Please, for your own safety, All right, let's check out this next one. Classic. So everybody knows this movie, right? Tom Cruise, Color of Money. It's one of the classics when it comes to pool playing movies. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Tom Cruise, and his pool playing in this movie, throughout the movie, is horrible. They set him up the easiest shots in the world to make, and they even use some magic in editing. I'll show you here in a minute. Let's watch.
See him walking around your kitchen door.
Nobody dances around the table like that playing for money. All you're doing is pissing your opponent off.
Werewolves of London again.
All right, this shot. Pay attention to where the cue ball's at. You see he's standing above the side pocket because the angle on the cue ball is pretty steep when he's shooting the 7 ball. All right, so they don't show him shoot it here. Pay attention to when he does shoot it. Right there. He's standing below the side pocket, and the cue ball is lined up dead straight with the 7. That's movie magic. The rest of these shots in here are all straight stop shots. No cuts. You don't have to move the cue ball. It's kind of a joke in the pool world these days. If you have a very easy run out that doesn't require any cue ball control, you call it a Tom Cruise run out, right? It's a joke. Tom Cruise has become a joke in the pool world.
To London. Saw Long Cheney walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. Saw Long Cheney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London.
You just want to punch him in the face.
I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's. His hair was perfect. Werewolves of London.
Yeah, that's a horrible one, guys. There's no way, man. The pool playing, Fast Eddie Phelps, right? Paul Newman's character. This is kind of a sequel to the original Hustler movie. Paul Newman was younger. He played Fast Eddie, or he was Fast Eddie. He played Minnesota Fats. He lost. Now this movie, decades later, he found his own stake horse or his own player that he could be the stake horse and back in money games. And Tom Cruise is too hot-headed and too showboatist to really hustle correctly. And that's what the premise of the whole movie is. But this brings us to our last clip, guys. This is probably, in my opinion, the most iconic pool hustling scene in any movie or TV show. And it's one of my favorites, man, and it's funny. Let's watch it.
All right. You want to wipe out the debt? You can play
Fresh
for
Prince of Bel-Air.
$20 a ball.
Uncle Phil, don't fall for it. That's exactly how they got me.
Will, I'm not an idiot. I'm not about to bet on some game I've never played in my entire life.
What's the matter, buddy? Aren't you man enough?
What did you say to me?
Seems to me that you don't want to play because you can't play.
Can't play? You put the balls into the hole. How difficult can that be? I've seen it on TV. That's right. All you got to do is put the balls in the hole, just like on TV. I tell you what, I'll let you break.
They found this hustler straight out of Central Casting, man. He looks like what you would think of as a hustler in a pool hall, right? Look at that bridge. That's
Oops.
great.
Well, that was just a practice shot.
I was just kidding. It was a practice.
Looks like it's my turn.
All right, this guy seems like he can play a pool a little bit, a pool. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys, but look at his stance, his approach to the table, even his bridge. I mean, granted, he's got a little angle on his stick, which he probably shouldn't have. But you can tell he can play pool a little bit. Maybe he's not the best player in the world, but he's stroked the ball a few times.
Now you owe me $400.
Uncle Phil, can you just pay him and let's go?
No. I think I'm getting a lot better, don't you?
Let's play another game. I mean, I want another chance. Let's play another game.
Uncle Phil!
I don't know. You know, my time is very valuable. I couldn't possibly play another game without upping the ante.
How much?
Let's say a nice round figure like $100 a ball.
Okay. $100 a ball.
And just FYI, guys, I've never heard of or done myself or seen anybody bet per ball when they're playing 8-ball, right? I mean, so if you break and make 2 of your opponent's balls, you just gave them $200. I mean, how's that work? It's kind of weird.
You got yourself a game.
Jeffrey?
Break out, Lucille.
That's my favorite line ever. Jeffrey, break out, Lucille. It was at that moment he knew he messed up. There's a little shout out to Color of Money and Tom Cruise's dance scene that we just watched. That was funny. That was not him shooting that. Eating a sandwich.
$600, $700, $800, $900.
Got the car back and made some money. Oh, Uncle Phil's a hustler, guys. Hey, that's it for our clips today, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. Let me know if you like this kind of video. There's tons of material. We could do this again. There's so many clips and scenes and movies. We could do this for 6 hours if we wanted. But anyway, if you want short rail merch, links in the description. If you want to buy a new Raven, Break, Jump, carbon fiber, half the cost of the high-end cues, but these play very similar to high-end cues, man. Use discount code Josh and save an extra 10%, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.